Welcome to Smith's Country Cheese. Here at Smith's, old-fashioned family traditions and hard work are combined to produce our award-winning farmstead cheese. The workday on our dairy farm begins very early. The morning milking begins at 4 a.m. The cows are also milked at 12 noon and 8 p.m. Our dairy herd of 200 cows consists mainly of Holsteins, a breed which originated in the Netherlands. Holsteins are black and white and produce large quantities of milk. Each cow produces an average of 75 pounds of milk per day, 90 glasses, and top producers give up to 165 pounds. The cows are fed grain, hay, silage, brewery grain, and some byproducts such as leftover bread products and the whey, which is recycled from our cheese-making process. After the morning milking is done, cheese making can begin. The milk is brought up to the cheese plant and pumped into the cheese vat. The milk is slowly heated. When the milk has reached the correct temperature, two important ingredients are added: the starter culture and the rennet. The starter culture is a friendly bacteria which gives the cheese its flavor and character. Rennet is an enzyme which has the ability to turn milk, a liquid, into cheese curd, a solid. When the curds have formed, they are cut and cooked. The whey is drained off, and we recycle it by taking it back to the farm for the cows to drink. The curds are then placed into 10-pound round forms that have net liners and covers. The forms are stacked in a press for a short time. After that time, the softly formed wheels are taken out of the forms, turned and placed back in the press for a longer period of time. Turning the wheels ensures pressing each side of the cheese equally. After the wheels have been pressed, they are placed in a brine tank, which is a saltwater bath, for an overnight soak. The salt brings out the flavor of the cheese and helps preserve the cheese. The brine tanks are in the aging room. The cheese is taken out of the brine tanks and placed on shelves to dry. When the cheese is dry, a protective covering is put on the cheese to discourage mold growth. The cheese is turned every other day for 3 weeks and then waxed. After it is waxed, the cheese ages until it is 60 days old. The temperature and humidity are controlled in the aging room. Along with our several flavors of Gouda cheese and Gouda spreadables, we also make cheddar and Havarti cheese, which are also available in several flavors. Once the cheese has been properly aged, it can be cut and packaged. The cheese is cut either by drawing a wire through the cheese or by using the mechanical cheese cutter. Gouda is usually cut into wedges, and cheddar into squares or rectangles. The individual pieces are vacuum sealed in the shrink pack machine. The pieces are dunked in hot water to make an attractive package. Labeling comes next. and then the cheese may be sent out for wholesale orders, priced to be sold at our store, on our websites, or at farmers markets. Smith's Farmstead cheese is sold in our retail store on the premises. If it is a cheesemaking day, you are welcome to observe the cheesemaking process through the observation windows. Our cheeses may also be found in supermarkets, specialty stores, farm stands, orchards, and wineries. During the summer months, you can find our cheese at farmers markets in the Boston area. Our store is not limited to cheese. We also carry an extensive line of gifts to please just about every taste. We hope you've enjoyed this video tour of the Smith's cheesemaking process. And we hope you'll keep the tradition of Smith's award-winning cheeses alive and well for many generations to come.